On a hot sauce committee, it was like, okay, how do we make the hot sauce hot? Basically, was really the main question we asked ourselves. And so, obviously, the beats have got to be hot. We got to have musically, we've got to come with some fire, some heat. You're gonna need spit. So you could get all those ingredients. Boom, done. Hot sauce committee, part 1.
And so we look around for rare, strange records, rare records, and we sometimes find some stuff, and that's basically what's going on with this record. We were trying to find stuff that's a little more off the radar, because if you sample, these days clearing samples is tricky anyway, but so by finding more weird stuff.
So much stuff has already been sampled, and so many people know about so many records already, like if you go in that world. So it's like you want to try and find some sound that nobody ever would have thought of messing with, because that's the whole thing with sampling. You're taking these little sounds and you're putting them back together. It's like you're taking a piece of this puzzle, that puzzle, and you're putting all these different things together and making a whole new puzzle. The beautiful thing with sampling to me is just how it's infinite. You take whatever sounds that are kind of out in the universe and put them together in new ways. So that's always exciting, but it's to truly find things that people haven't heard and aren't familiar, and do things that are unique that no one's ever thought of, becomes more challenging. And then, of course, also then dealing with the legality and clearing everything takes some work. We always start with the music first, even on all our records. So we'll start kind of might be something that we played, or something that one of us brings in, is it a sample idea, let's make something like this, and then we just kind of start layering, usually a lot of ideas. We just come up, let's try this on this keyboard, or put another sample in, or just we keep layering lots of stuff until we kind of and we record at the same time. It's not separate. Well, sometimes we do, but then we peel layers back. It's like painting, and then you use some paint thinner. You have to thin some things back, and then we all get together. Once we have a verse that's working, then we all take out our notebooks and just start basically that's another blank canvas, if you will. Then we start writing our rhymes.
Making a painting with 2 canvases and melding those canvases.
I agree with that. Although it was a little different, I think, with Hot Sauce Committee Part 1 is we tried to make the vocals almost another instrument. So after we wrote things that go in this canvas, we tried to meld that canvas, say kind of just light it on fire and melt it into the other canvas, which is a special technique we have that we do. We've been a fan of for a long time. Illmatic album, Stillmatic album, we just go back. We've been big fans, and then Yauch had been talking to Nas and his manager, and we just said, hey, we're making a new record, do you want to get on it? And he was like, yeah, definitely. And so we had a track, sent it to him, bang. We were really impressed with what he did, and just how it works with the track, and then turned out it worked well with what we do.
And it was nice that the concept that he brought the chorus, and the concept of too many rappers, not enough MCs, I think is well played, something that needed to be said.
Santigold, we had the song Don't Play No Game, we had the music for that, because we were trying to do kind of old school ska type of track. Our concept or experiment was take that kind of vibe of music and then try to for us to do vocals over it, but nothing was really quite working.
Yeah, so we wrote some vocals, and then
yeah,
and then we tried again.
Yeah, it's we got the hook, and then
I think we fell off 3 times trying to hook up that track. We didn't want to let the track go because we really liked the track. But we were having, usually we throw our vocals on there and it comes together, but this was ice climbing, and the ice is melting while you're ice climbing. It was hectic. So then we brought in a specialist, a sniper.
Mm-hmm. Expert, be if you're going to climb Everest, you need a guide. So we got that guide, and it was Santigold. She came in from Brooklyn, and she guided us through the ice, through the elevations, taught us how to sleep while dangling off this cliff, the side of the mountain, and we were able to successfully scale.
The track. She's like a dragon slayer, and she came in and she murdered the track.